What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Taste Like Music. Jason, Joe, and Crams are here. New York Dolls Week, side 3. And today we are taking inspiration from New York Dolls guitarist Johnny Thunders. What a cool name. And we're just going to ride that wave and try to come up with some more names of rock stars that sound very rock and roll. Could be stage names, could be real names, just people with cool names. Here we go.
Well, we also got Arthur Killer Kane in the band, which is pretty cool. But I'm going to start off with Joan Jett. Alliteration, always a good thing. And I think this one, I think it works really well. Her sound kind of soars to the moon. It looks great in that whole logo. I think it's tremendous. Also got to go with Sid Vicious. I mean, just perfect name right there. Captures everything. All you got to do is look at a photo of the guy and be like, I bet that guy's name is Sid Vicious. Yes, Sid Vicious. There it is. Looks exactly the part. Someone that kind of took that style and made it accessible for the rest of the world without being too frightened, but took all the cool elements. Got to go with Billy Idol, which I think just fits him perfectly. You get a really wholesome pedestrian first name, and then just this cocky, brash, starlight kind of last name. I'm a friggin' idol, or at least I will be. I'm going to do the Elvis lip. I'm going to do a little bit of everything. I love Billy Idol. I think he knocked it out of the park. I also had a guitar player named Steve Stevens, which is a cool name, but not a cool rock name, just a cool name in general. Let's also go with Geologist, who is a member of Animal Collective, working the synths and the keys and all that. Look at Joe over down. Joe hates sedimentary rocks. He really does. Just hates rocks in general. But geology rocks. So this name rocks, and it looks perfect with like that nerdy scientific kind of vibe to it. He's got the little like laser coal miner or a light on his bandana or whatever it is, so he could see his keys like a lot of DJs do. But it works perfect. But the best rock and roll name ever is Phil Collin or Collins, because how the hell did both of those make it to hugely successful? You got Phil Collins solo fronting Genesis. You got Phil Collin leading Def Leppard. The next Phil Collins in something is going to be huge, no matter what they do. So that's got to be the best rock name. Not spelled the same way, but I mean, you just put that together somehow. You got a musician on your hands, whatever. It's going.
Yeah, if your name's Phil Calling, you should definitely take a stab at rock stardom because I think you're destined.
Yeah.
All right, I've got some here. Cram said Sid Vicious, but you also got to include his band member Johnny Rotten. Pretty obvious one. And then further immortalized by Neil Young. Then I'm going to go with the harmonica player from the Jay Giles band, Magic Dick. What a cool name. Such a cool move to just call yourself Magic Dick, especially when you're playing harmonica all day. Pretty cool. Then I'm going to go with Ace Frehley, Space Ace, just a really cool name. Then Cram brought up alliteration, and it does work really well. Enough for me to put someone on my list that's in a band that I can't stand. I've got Mick Mars from Motley Crue. Don't like Motley Crue at all, but can't deny the coolness of that name. And then I'll close it out with a member of the Cramps. There's a couple members of the Cramps that have really cool names, but there's nothing cooler than Lux Interior. So good.
That was my ace in the hole, Lux Interior. Stole that from me. It's all right. I got some more. Let's start off with, we'll do another cool guitarist name, Slash. Pretty cool name. Sounds like a cool guitarist. How about The Edge? It's another kind of cool guitar name. You got Slash, The Edge, little theme there. we shall let's do Lenny Wolf. It's a pretty cool name. Wolf is a good kind of moniker for a lead singer. And it's better than Frank Walschlager, which was his real name. Yeah, and let's see. Probably the coolest of all nicknames. I mean, Johnny Thunder is pretty cool, but you got to give it to rappers because they kind of can make their own. And I think the best is probably Biggie Smalls because it's like Lil Jon, kind of like you're big and you're small. And then you throw in Notorious B.I.G. So like that doesn't get much cooler than that. And let's see, you guys took most of the good ones, but we'll throw in, we'll do another guitarist, Diamond Daryl and Dimebag Daryl. Just changed his name from the glam rocky Diamond into the kind of metally Dimebag. So worked on both counts, more alliteration there. Can't beat it.
Thought Axl Rose would be a slam dunk for you after you mentioned Slash.
Axl Rose, Weird Al Yankovic. I mean, lots of good ones.
There's some just like normal names that just seem really badass to me, like for no reason. Like Richie Blackmore just sounds badass to me. Like he's the coolest kid at every high school. Like, oh shit, there's Richie Blackmore. That's awesome. And then there's some not so good ones like Jeff Skunk Baxter. That's just not so great. Ringo Starr, I thought one of you guys would have. I mean, that just sounds so. I'm in the Beatles. I'm Ringo Starr. I'm a star.
That's a good one. I was gonna say, some people are just born with great names. Like, some people might think that Prince is a nickname. No, that's his actual name. So can't include it. It's Prince Nelson Rogers or Prince Rogers Nelson. So can't include that one. He's just born with a name for a rock star.
Speaking of that, why did Bono decide to call himself Bono? It's so weird. Why?
Wasn't Bono Vox at first too? Like even worse.
Iggy Pop's really good.
Mm,
None of us said that, but yeah,
that's a good one.
perfect. I also like Earl Slick. I think that's a really cool name. And Zach Wild, I think, is good, especially spelling it with 2 Ks and the Y.
A little overkill for me. Too much Zach.
All right, but let us know if we missed any. I'm sure we did. You can drop them down in the comments. Be sure to hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you have not done so. Make sure you go back and watch our New York Dolls videos, the albums ranking and the top 10 songs if you haven't seen those yet. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, website, Patreon, merch, all of it's in the video description. Check it out. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.